Virtual University of Pakistan, a unique 3-week training program was organized, jointly by the International Telecommunication Union, ITU, and Virtual University. The aim, to empower trainers of visually impaired individuals with modern tools and global expertise. Among the participants was Waqas Ramzan. With hope in his heart and determination in his voice, he embraced every moment of this journey. For him, this training was more than just learning. It was an opportunity to connect, to grow, and to inspire. Despite living with visual impairment, his determination to empower others led him to a life-changing opportunity in Lahore.
Hello, this is me, Waqas Ramzan. I'm an entrepreneur, a web developer, an accessibility tester, a social worker, and a global shaper. So it's a lot, I know. I mostly do all this work for the people I care about. Those are people with visual impairment, as myself is a person with visual impairment. This disability of mine is by birth. However, beside this disability, I believe everything is possible. When there is a will, there is a way. I have done my bachelor's in area studies with a concentration of China from the National University of Modern Languages in Islamabad. Moreover, I have achieved gold medal among 20 countries in the Global IT Challenge 2019 for the youth with disabilities held in Busan, Korea. Along with that, I've been serving in many other communities, such as the Global Shapers community, a part of the World Economic Forum. And I've done incredible projects for the people. For example, career counseling for the high school students in Islamabad and much, much more. So this is a short intro of mine.
He expressed deep gratitude to ITU and VU, appreciating their vision and efforts. By bringing international trainers to Pakistan, this program became a bridge of knowledge, experience, and empowerment.
The training of trainers held in Virtual University Lahore by the strong support of ITU with the trainers of ST Foundation, it was an incredible experience of ours. It helped us grasp even more concepts that helped us train others. I am involved in training a person with visual impairment with regards to computer basics before that. However, the new concepts or the journey that we took in 3 weeks of that training was a really admirable part that ST Foundation and all these ITU, these sponsors and these supporters have played in our journey. Due to this training, I've been able to train others in a really systematic way. Previously, we had our own developed mechanisms, methodologies, and all those. However, the newly grasped concepts helped us to understand how to get started with a person who have never seen or touched a keyboard. This starting point was really a jump start when I trained after those training sessions to the new users. The most special concept I learned was the visualization concept. Here, we have to tell the new users how to imagine what is going on the screen. Previously, we just used to teach them what the screen reader is saying or what you can see through the magnifier or someone, how you can, our focus was only on the text available on the screen. However, the trainers taught us that we also need to make a picture of what's interface is going on in the screen in the mind of the new user that is being trained or the trainee. So those trainees, after my experience here, my new trainees, they were able to even explain how the layout of a software, how a software is laid out, where its options are, where the buttons are visually on the screen. Besides, it was not important for him to operate that particular software or computer itself. However, this gave them the new understanding, and with the help of the visualization and their imagination, they can learn more speedily, they can operate more interestingly, and they can perform the desired task really quickly, more than we imagined before.
Working alongside his sighted peers not only enriched his experience, but also reshaped the way he approaches his role as a trainer. It gave him the confidence to see collaboration as strength and to prove that inclusivity leads to excellence. Through his words, Waqas reminds us that true empowerment lies in sharing knowledge. With the right opportunities and platforms, challenges can be transformed into inspiration. His journey reflects the vision of ITU and VU, where technology, education, and inclusivity come together to build a brighter future.
The really interesting feature of that training program that left me stunned was this collaboration of person with visual impairment and the sighted community. It was a real-time collaboration where everything that was being taught to the trainers with visual impairment was also being taught to the trainers with no visual impairment or the sighted trainers. This gave them a new perspective, how the person with visual impairment use computer, how they interact with the technology, what is their concept, what's going on in their mind when they use a computer, or in odd cases, if they can use a computer at all or not. This thing increased the awareness in my point of view that societal implications of these features of the training program. When all those sighted trainers will go back to their homes, go back to their institutions, wherever they work, wherever they teach, whatever they do in their life, whenever they will encounter a person with visual impairment, they will approach them with more understanding, with more respect, that they are a person like them and they can operate computers, they can do anything that sighted community can do. So I believe this was a crucial feature, and this real-time collaboration helped us as well as visual impairment, how the sighted community works and what difference will it make when there is no mouse or when there is a mouse. So it was a really fantastic collaboration between those two communities, I believe. In the end, I must say that was an incredible experience, or I must say the life experience that we got. Traveling from all the way Rawalpindi towards Lahore and living there 3 weeks was I believe those 3 weeks were almost equal to the entire past life that I have been living so far. And those days, those memories are still with me and will remain till the lifetime. And the experience that I got, I'm super thankful to all the supporters, collaborators, partners, for example, International Telecom Union, the ST Foundation, Virtual University, the incredible facilitators and the executors of that program, and all those local partners that helped to make this program a big-time success. That was first time in Pakistan, and I must say, these programs should continue and should go a long way, not only in Pakistan, in all the countries that deserve those content and those feature-packed training programs. Thank you.
Beyond training, Waqas is also contributing as an accessibility tester and community facilitator. He commutes from his home to his office, proving that mobility and independence are achievable with courage and commitment. His professional journey reflects his determination to make digital spaces more inclusive for everyone.